Hi, my name is Tatiera Hooks. The name of my topic is the bullying across America. The reason why I chose, the purpose of my paper was to point out certain factors with bullying, how cyberbullying, class bullying, and everything is combined into one. The reason that I chose to write about bullying was due to a lot of kids being bullied and the suicidal rates and everything that's been going on. The reason why some bullies are pick on other kids or have victims are due to personal reasons. They could have a lot of stuff going at home personally with their parents, maybe fighting or just physical abuse that they're endured, whether it's from an older brother, sister, or a relative. And it needs to stop. There needs to be some kind of program that can help these young children or these young adults express themselves in a positive manner. It's never okay for anybody to be bullied because as a kid I was bullied. It's not okay for somebody to cry or feel different because they're being picked on or if they may not have everything somebody may have. Some issues that I just mainly want to address are for is about the school system. Some guidance counselors or teachers are not equipped to handle bullying situations. So I would just advise some of the teachers or anything to just have programs where the kids are able to release the anger or deal with whatever they want to deal with, some kind of therapy that's something that's therapeutic but something that's also positive for the kids to do in a good way. So some materials that I gathered from doing this. One, my cousin, she's gonna come in a few minutes in the video, and she's gonna give a synopsis of the time when she was bullied. So some materials that I gathered, about 65% of kids are bullied every 365 days of the year. I found this source from bullies.com. It states about how children are bullied or how they select their victims. It could be based off the child's race, age, size, sex, or height. If a bully finds somebody that they want to just bully, they will. They have selective ways how they may bully somebody. For example, when I was a kid, I was bullied based off my weight and my size. It was a girl, her name was Matilda. Matilda pushed me around, I got bullied. I wasn't the kind of, I'm not a kid that, that didn't like to fight. Some kids don't like to fight, but bullies use that to their advantage because it was like, they'll be like, oh, okay, she's scared, she doesn't want to fight, but it's not okay. My objectives are basically to find a way that kids can express themselves in a positive way without putting their hands on somebody, physical or nonverbal communication, just positive ways. I'm gonna bring my cousin in so she can just tell you about her experience when she was bullied and how she felt. Say hi.
Hi, my name is Shania, and when I was bullied at my school, I felt angry because when I was bullied, people was talking about me and all these other things and saying stuff about me, and it made me feel sad and angry.
Thank you. Give me a hug. There needs to be some kind of way that kids can express themselves. It's never okay for anybody to bully somebody or name call because it can leave severe, when I say very severe, complications. Some people could have it where they have sleep anxiety, they could have depression, they could have suicidal thoughts, and just the kids that are the bullies or being bullied, they could have it could affect them long term, which meaning they will not be able to get a job, they'll drop out of school academically, and it will affect them. I know for say I have about two friends, or I know from personal experience people that have been bullied or it has affected them today and how they treat people. Like I have a brother who was bullied since he was about 10, and it made it hard for him to communicate with people in a positive way. I feel like if you have some kind of outlet or if you're angry about something, you need to express it. Some parents need to take time out from their busy schedule to say, hey, is there anything bothering you? Talk to their child, because it starts at home first. Whatever the child sees the parent doing or the young adult doing, they're gonna react. When they react that way, it can have either positive feedback or negative feedback. Positive feedbacks or some advice I would give is for the parent to take time out their day or to do something, to volunteer, or just do something with their kids to show them, like, hey, you can talk to people in a positive way, or just if you're having a bad day, just before you go in the house and you see your kids or you unwind, do something positive that could help them out. Um, what I got based off my conclusion and my discussion and just my whole general thesis is that bullying, it has gotten worse from the time that I was a kid, from like '05 to 2017. Roughly 38% of kids either have incidents where they have to be institutionalized, or they suffer from some kind of anxiety or attack where they feel like they're going to be beaten or just anything, and it traumatizes the kid. Some best things from what I know and what I gathered, that bullying can happen at whatever age. It doesn't, if you're a kid all the way maybe up to adulthood, it can affect you just in any way, whether it's positive or negative. The best advice that I could give to anybody is volunteer. Help somebody out. If you see a kid in elementary school, or maybe in high school or adolescent, just help them out. If there's something that they're angry about, help them express their anger in a positive way. It needs to be something done that can help the kids out, whether it's volunteering or every once a week they go on a trip or something that's therapeutic. It can help the mind. I just know from my own personal experience, when I was bullied, I had to overcome a lot of issues about like my weight and me, like maybe I need to be skinny enough. Like, it made me feel sometime about bad thoughts I shouldn't have thought. But luckily, me talking to my mom, she helped me express it and just let me know that it's not okay for anybody to bully anybody, put their hands on them, kick, hit, spit, use volatile language, anything, because it's not okay. Because what people don't get, or what kids, they're kids, they don't understand that, hey, if I hit Susie or I hit Emily, oh, it's going to be fine. I'm just going to keep hitting her, hitting her, and hitting her. And that's not okay. It's not, because it will affect the child down the line. I just want to just bring this to light, because it's not a game. Some kids, in this generation or with new generations, won't be able to express themselves. Maybe it could be something that's going on at home, or it's anything that could be bad. I just say that it needs to be, like I stated before, programs, but it just needs to be something that can help the kids out. I'm gonna bring my cousin back in, and I just want to say thank you for everything. And I'm gonna bring my cousin in. She's gonna tell you about the side effects of her bullying and how it affected her. How did it make you feel when you were being bullied?
When I was being bullied, it made me feel sad, because when I was being bullied, it wasn't nice for some people to be bullying us and other people.
Okay, thank you. What I could just say, the take-home message just from this, for me personally, and for other people that may view this, it will help you learn. Some steps I learned from when I read my book for my psychology course was just having positive ways for the children or young adults to express themselves in a positive manner, whether it's something, sewing, biking, or anything. But you have some kids that are shy or afraid to trust adults or just confide in people. So it needs to be some kind of safe haven where they can go on days where they don't have school to express themselves. Just my cousin in general, just her, when I had her come talk and I talked about my personal experience, is just a wake up call that we need to change this in America.